What is going on, guys? And welcome back to our report card series. And today we have the best team in the league, the future champs, the best team that's ever existed, the greatest franchise of all time, my Cleveland Cavaliers, baby. Whoa! I love my team. Man, I've been waiting for this day since we started this series, and I'm very excited to get into this. What about you, boys?
You know, man, honestly, I was a huge fan of the Cavs this season. As you can see, I'm rocking the merch. They were super exciting. I'm a big fan of like weird shit in the NBA. So I love the whole we're gonna play Evan, Allen, and Lauri at the same time. Shit like that. I just love that shit.
Man, they're all right, man. They don't have a superstar in their future. Like they don't have a Tyrese Maxey type player, you know. They're okay.
You guys let us know, Maxey versus Garland. Who's gonna have a better career?
Hey, man, obvious. I'm Team Maxey.
It's definitely Garland. Anyway, let's get into this very first player, the best player on the Cavs this season, Darius Garland. We all know he was an all-star. He just took a massive leap after Sexton unfortunately went down. But he just proved that, you know, he can be I wouldn't say the leader yet. Like, it's only been one season. But he showed he can play at an all-star type level. He was our offense this year. No Garland meant no buckets. So Garland literally carried the load. He was extremely efficient. He was extremely shifty. Even Draymond said he's one of the hardest players in the league to guard. That's coming from Draymond Green.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said Garland is one of the hardest players to guard in the league. So
what grade are you giving him? Did you say your grade?
I did not say my grade yet, but I'm gonna go. This might be a surprise. I'm not gonna go A+. I'm gonna go A. Only because we missed out.
The plus. Where does the plus go away?
We missed out on the playoffs. We had 2 tries, and plus, I don't want to sound like rude here, but when he had his little back injury, I feel like he sat out too many games.
Okay. No, I can see that.
Who'd you guys play in the play-ins?
We played the Nets, and then we played the Hawks.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little I thought mid-season when the Cavs were on a hot streak, I thought they were a lock for the playoffs. And then I guess towards the end of the season, do you know what happened?
Garland got hurt. Allen broke his finger. Mobley got hurt. Basically, our entire team started getting hurt. Garland had his back issue. Allen fractured his finger. Mobley hurt his knee and ankle. So, yeah, it was not good.
I mean, yeah, I pretty much agree with you on all your points. He averaged 22, 9, and 4.
Yes,
took a huge leap. I remember even you, bro. I talked to you about this. Cavs fans weren't too happy when they drafted him because you already had Sexton.
I was just confused. I was confused as to why we took another small guard.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give him an A as well. Missing the playoffs does suck, but he had an all-star season. He's super fun to watch. He's just I'll give him an A, bro. It was a 6th season for him.
I think I'm gonna have to give him the A+, man. I don't think missing on the playoffs is a knock to him. I mean, like you said, they dealt with a lot of injuries, and they're just unfortunate. And I'm grading him as an individual player. Had an amazing individual season, played well, sort of the leader of the team, best player on the team, led his team. You know, he was shifty. He was scoring points when they needed him to. He was distributing the ball. He was the leader. He was the leader of the team.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give him an A+. Huge jump this season from last year.
How Evan, do you know how vocal is this guy in the locker room and stuff like that?
He was a pretty big leader. There was a lot of videos coming out every game we won in the locker room. They would give out the junkyard dog chain.
Okay.
The guy who would grind the most throughout the game and was the big hustler. And every single time, say Isaac Okoro got it, Garland was the first guy to get all hyped and show him love. So I think the guys really love Garland. I think he is a leader.
Okay.
And I mean, dude, he was there at the summer league today.
He was what?
He was at the summer league today.
I mean, so were all the Bulls, but anyways.
Yeah, well, the Bulls are ass. So.
I mean,
anyway.
I don't have much more to say, Garland.
Sexton.
Is this Collin Sexton next, bro?
It's just sad, man.
Because when did he go down?
I think December.
He was having a good season, no?
Not really. he was not very efficient.
Oh, that was the year before.
Yeah, it was the year before where he averaged 20 a game.
Okay.
But he was kind of struggling to find his shot this year. He wasn't very efficient, but when he went down, it obviously hurt the team because we lacked scoring, and that's what he does. So,
What was the injury?
torn meniscus.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So, he was out for the entire year. So that sucked. So, I think if we're talking about like the season he had, technically, I'm going to say like maybe a C plus. But I feel like if he stayed healthy, it would have been in probably the B plus range.
Yeah, I'm gonna straight up give him like an incomplete, bro. I feel bad grading a player that missed like I don't even know how many games. It's not really fair, but in my opinion, bro, just I would move on from Sexton. I don't see a use for him because he's not going to accept a role as like a 6-man, and you need more defense in the backcourt.
Very true. I can see the side. I can see both sides when it comes to keeping or letting him walk. So
I have to agree with Eddie here. I want to give him a no complete, but no, I don't want to be the guy that doesn't give him a grade. So I'm gonna just give him a C. It's a pass. He just barely passes because he doesn't have a lot of time to prove himself. He got down pretty early in the season, but he was having an okay year. Had a rough start, but everyone has that at the beginning of the season. Then they kind of ramp it up. We didn't get to see that for Collin Sexton. So I'm just giving him a C for now, and then hopefully next season, wherever he goes, if he plays in Cleveland, he has a great year. It's hoping for him. But C, big C.
What kind of package would you want for Sexton, Evan?
Dude, I don't know. Like, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what his value is. I know the kind of player he can be, but he's coming off a tear in his knee, so who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Who's next?
Garrett.
Here is Lambert. This is just not related to the video at all, but I remember me and Mohammed, like one of our first years of doing fantasy, this guy was like, we would always talk about Darius Garland on the Nets.
Because he was a demon, bro. He was low-key a demon.
Yeah, he was like in the MIP voting. He was like sick before he went down with that injury.
Mm-hmm. He still had a good year though, statistically.
Oh, I know. I meant the Brooklyn one.
Oh yeah, well, he was going absolutely ham.
Yeah. Now Levert, I remember you being ecstatic when they picked up Darius Garland.
Oh, I was very excited, and I still am excited. I know you guys are saying, "Oh, he didn't play good," but like, bro, he barely got to play with us. So like, I'm excited for this season with him.
When he get traded?
I think he's gonna have a good year.
Okay.
And dude, like the trade that we ended up giving up was Rubio and a lottery protected first.
And you got Rubio back.
And we got that first.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
We gave him nothing for the guy. So I'm happy.
He's just too inconsistent, in my opinion. But, like you said, he didn't have a full season, but based on the season that he had with your team, I have to give him a B minus. B minus.
That's what I was going to give him to.
Yeah, I'd hover on a B minus, C plus. I think he will take a leap next season when he's more like in tune with the rest of the team. But yeah,
I agree.
Anything else to say about him, boys?
What's up?
Anything else to say about him?
No, I don't think so.
I'm just hoping he has a good year. Future depoy. Future depoy.
I love Mobley, bro. I can't even hold you.
Dude, he is so good.
He's sick.
He is so freaking good. I could not be happier with him.
Talk your shit, Evan.
Dude, like, okay. I said this before, like, he played after we drafted him. I said I thought he was going to go number 2 and that the league kind of fucked up letting us have him. Because, dude, I knew they were going to rock Twin Towers as soon as they drafted Mobley. And I knew it was going to work because Mobley can shoot. Granted, his shooting percentages wasn't the best this season, but there were games where he would hit 4 or 5 threes. So the flash and potential is there. This guy can space the floor. He was probably, I don't know if I want to say our best defender this year because Allen, but he was either our best or second best defender. He contested the 3rd most shots in the league, in the entire league, by the way, not just on the team or by rookies. He contested more shots, I believe, than Rudy Gobert. So that should say something. He's quick. He's long. He's smart. And dude, he doesn't need the ball to dominate the game, and I love that. This guy's winning a deep boy. I'm telling you.
I can definitely see it.
You need to put on some muscle though, man.
I think he will.
Now that comes with time. It comes with time, but based on the season he had, no, he was a good rookie. Great rookie.
Would have won rookie of the
Loki
year.
got himself rookie of the year in my
The last
opinion.
month of the year.
Loki kind of stuff.
What do you guys say?
What were you saying, Mo?
I think he got snubbed for rookie of the year. Low key.
I agree.
I don't know. Scotty was sick too, bro.
Scotty was great, but Mobley was the clear front runner until he went down in the last month of the season.
That's true.
So I think Mobley was better, but Barnes played more.
This is just
and he was in the playoffs.
This is just a crazy hypothetical, but Evan, like, I guess knowing what you know now, would you rather? This is not possible. Would you rather have Cade over Evan?
No.
No. Just
Interesting.
What do you think, Mo? If you were a Cavs fan after you just saw from Cade and Mobley, would you swap the two if you were a Cavs fan? Just if you could, hypothetically.
I would probably. I would fold.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Cade and Garland together.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, both super bad dominant guards who can facilitate. That's a great pairing. No.
I would keep Mobley, but still, just a question.
Mobley's a better fit on the team. Caden may end up being the better player, and I can see that. But for fit, I'm going Mobley.
It's just a great draft class, bro.
The top 3 picks were all number 1 potential picks, so you couldn't really go wrong.
The only flop I can think of off the top of my head is Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, he did not have a good year.
He's all right.
He was not the best rookie on his team.
No. Franz was way better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mobley's sick. Definitely could see him getting some deep boys. I'll give him an A+, man. He, like you said, he probably should have won Rookie of the Year if he didn't miss so many games. I don't know. Like, what more could you ask for him?
I was also going to go A+, actually.
Really? I'm about to give him an A-. A-. Like you said, Evan, there were some times where he showed flashes of shooting, but, consistency comes along. A-, I think that's where I kind of knock him out half grade, and the other part is obviously because of injuries. So that's why I kicked him a straight up A+.
Okay.
Interesting.
I always see the KG comparisons. Is that accurate, you guys think?
KG with a jump shot.
KG had a jump shot in Minnesota.
Not a three-pointer.
That's true.
But I do agree with a KG comparison.
Okay.
Jarrett Allen.
Yes.
Jarrett.
Bro. This guy was an absolute steal. We won the James Harden trade.
Yeah.
The Cavs 100% won the James Harden trade. I'm sorry. I don't care what any of you guys say.
Now in hindsight, obviously. But the Nets organization is garbage.
Which one of you guys said the Cavs lost the trade when it happened?
None of us said the Cavs lost the trade.
One of you guys said the Cavs lost the trade. It was probably either you or him.
I probably did because I thought the Nets were going to win the damn title, but they I don't even know what happened to them, bro. They made me look like an idiot. The Nets made me look like an idiot, bro. Multiple times. 2 years in a row, I look stupid.
The Pacers or the Cavs low-key won the trade. I think that's what I said. I think.
Maybe. I don't. I'm gonna go back to when that happened. I'm gonna see who said that we lost the trade. It might have been Hanuk.
I think it was Hanuk because I think I was agreeing with you, Evan, saying you guys got to steal.
But yeah, he is so good. He is one of the best defensive players in the league. A great rebounder, an efficient scorer, a lob threat. He's great. He made an all-star team this year, all-star level player. Whew, I'm very happy we got him for nothing.
How far away is he from being as good as Gobert?
I wouldn't. Are we talking like as a player or defensively?
I'd say as a player, just because they have a lot of similarities.
I'll say this. I don't think Jarrett will ever be better than Gobert. But maybe in a couple of years because Gobert will be old. But he's not Rudy Gobert.
I could see it, bro. I could see him being a top 5 center in the league.
I don't know if I can agree with you
tough.
there.
I mean,
No. No, Mo, I'm not gonna hear this from you. All season, you said Jarrett scores his buckets from Darius Garland lobs. No,
It's true.
I'm not
It
taking
is
it.
true.
How did
No.
Gobert get his shots? How did Gobert get his shots?
No, Mo.
It's true.
It's not wrong.
I mean,
I'm not
Allen
wrong with
also
that
scored
statement.
28
How did Gobert
games
get his
without
buckets?
Garland.
He never did it on his own. Everyone just feed him.
I mean, Jarrett also scored 28 points in a game this season without Garland.
No,
And Brandon Goodwin
one
was point guard.
one game he scored 28 points. Oh my god.
You're saying all he can do is score from the lobs. And he went and scored 28 without Garland.
Who was your backup?
Brandon Goodwin.
Ricky Rubio, who are also great playmakers.
Rubio also had his ACL torn by then.
Okay, you had Rondo then.
He didn't play. He was hurt too.
Who was your point guard?
Brandon Goodwin.
For like a month. Whoa.
Who?
All right. Anyways, back to Allen, bro. I just love players like this who contest everything. They don't care if they get dunked on. They're just looking for the slots. I don't see enough blocks in today's league from centers, man.
Facts.
Like, bro, when's the last time you saw a cat like reject a dunk? Like, Embiid's a really good defensive center. Gobert, Allen. I think Ayton's a little overrated.
Al Horford.
Al Horford's pretty good.
I mean, he's old.
He's old as shit.
Vucevic. No, I'm kidding.
Nah.
You were
Offensive juggernaut.
Mo, who's better, Vooch or Jarrett Allen?
Jarrett Allen.
Thank you.
I would take.
No, come on, Ed. Don't debate. You're being biased. It's Allen.
Listen, bro, in a playoff game, like, I know
Allen.
it depends on what roster. It depends on the roster, I'll tell you that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They're
All
pretty opposite players. They're like polar opposites.
So Ed, if you were offered Jarrett Allen for Vucevic right now, would you take it?
Oh, yeah. How much younger is Allen than Vooch?
Like 8, 7, 9 years maybe?
Oh, yeah, definitely I would take it. I'm just saying, like, in a playoff series, I might want Vooch, depending on the team.
Interesting.
Just saying. But anyways, I'd give it Allen. I'd give him an A. I really like him. And I don't know. I'm just biased towards him.
I was gonna give him an A minus.
Give him a solid A. Solid A.
Wow.
Now, Evan, he's shooting 10% from three. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, how many threes has he taken this year?
Nah, I have no idea.
Like maybe 3, 4. I don't know.
No, but okay. Last one on Allen. What's going to be a better twin tower duo, Poku and Chet, or Allen and Mobley?
Oh, Allen, Mobley, not even close. Poku and Chet. What kind of disrespectful shit is that, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust Poku all that much. Chet is going to carry that duo, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I don't trust Poku.
I thought you were gonna say like Cat and Gobert, and I would have been like, okay, yeah, Cat and Gobert, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
Jarrett Allen, great player, love him.
Who's next?
Evan's favorite player on the team.
Yes, career year.
That sucked to see him go down, man.
It really did, dude. Like I was actually so sad. He was so good last season. Like I tell Mo this all the time. I don't care. He was so good last season.
All right.
No, man.
He's a solid backup. But this is an amazing player as your backup point guard that can do anything a point guard used to do. He was a perfect fit for you guys.
Isn't he also decent at defending?
He's all right.
Good at it. He's decent.
I think he used to be. I don't know if he still is.
What?
I think he used to be decent.
He's good at reading passing lanes and getting steals, but like if you're telling him to go and clamp Steph Curry, it's not happening.
So we got traded to the Pacers and traded back. Or
No,
signed.
he re-signed with us.
Okay.
Because he was an expiring contract. We gave him a 3-year, $18 million deal.
I mean, honestly, I don't have much to say. I mean, I can't think of a better backup than Ricky Rubio at this point in his career.
I agree.
Like, what's like a list? Like, give me like a short list of the top backup centers and backup point guards in the league right now.
You got Clarkson, you got Rubio, you got I guess you could say Kobe White.
Yeah.
You got he doesn't count as a point guard.
Who's the Sixers backup?
It's not a good backup point guard.
Is this Shake Milton?
No, we kind of just flip-flop to Tyrese Maxey. We don't have an actual backup point guard.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I mean, Rubio is better than Maxey, so it doesn't matter.
Who
Yeah, I don't
is
have much.
better backup point guard? I'm trying to think.
There aren't too many, I feel like.
Yeah, he
Jordan
could definitely.
Poole, I guess, if you want to count him.
What?
Jordan Poole.
No.
Yeah. Really?
He's not a point guard.
I mean, you guys kind of played it though.
Well, if it counts, then sure. But for Rubio, I'm going to give him a nice B.
I'll give him a
B.
Give him a B.
I
I'm going to give him a B.
I agree.
Who do we have next?
Here is the most overrated player on your team, in my opinion, Evan.
Oh, the most underrated. Yeah. I got you.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
the most underrated thing. Yeah, no,
Why
I
do you
think
think he's overrated? Oh.
Why do I think he's overrated? It's because you guys drafted him really early, and whenever you guys did draft him, it was what, the fourth pick? Fifth pick. You guys have done so much better. Yes, he fits what you need him to do, but like, he doesn't really excel in what you need him to do. You know, like if you need him to be an amazing 3-and-D, he hasn't done that really. You know,
he's been amazing on D.
he's been good, but
He's very good on D.
is it fifth worthy? No, in my opinion, it's not fifth worthy.
I think he has been up in his 3-point percentage every single year. I don't think he's meant to be, this super duper good 3-and-D scoring threes type of player. He's the type of player to go and lock up the best player and then go and maybe hit a three on the next possession.
So like a Dorian Finney-Smith.
Like a Matisse Thybulle, except he can shoot threes better, but obviously not defend as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 2020 draft right now, and it went Okoro. I'm looking at the guys who should maybe took over him. Maybe I would argue Denny Avdia.
I would not have gone Avdia.
A lot of these guys you don't need because, well, obviously Halliburton, but no one expected him to draft at 12.
Yeah.
Or 13. Yeah, 12. Well, what have you seen from Okoro, bro, as a Cavs fan? Because, I remember a lot of hype about him coming out of Auburn.
Okoro, he's just basically he's the kind of guy you can throw on the team's best player and expect him to hold his own at least. Like you can throw him on a Steph Curry and he'll hold his own. Obviously, he's not going to clamp up Steph Curry, but he's not going to get torched every single play. He's really great on perimeter defense. He's super athletic, so he can get up to the rim for a block. And then on the offensive end, I mean, he really doesn't need to do much. He doesn't need to. We have so many threats on the offensive end of the floor that Okoro just kind of needs to either cut in for an open dunk or hit a three. So he doesn't really score much.
What are you giving him, Mo?
C.
I was thinking C+.
Okay. No, that's fair.
I'll give him a C+ as well. To be honest, I haven't seen much tape on Isaac, but I remember learning him a lot about him during the draft.
He was lucky one of my favorite prospects in the draft. I'm not gonna lie. I think I told you the 7. I'm like, you guys got to steal it. And I was like, Okoro, and I thought so too, because he was like the perfect player for the NBA. You know, great 3-and-D.
Yeah,
I don't know.
2020.
Like I said, he's still only 21. He has time to grow, and just for the season, that I have to give him a C. But I want to see this guy blossom. I do.
Same.
The next, the X Bowl.
Lauri.
This is supposed to be the Dirk.
This is the next Dirk Nowitzki.
Evan's face.
Let me hear it, Evan, bro.
You want to talk about inconsistent? You know, as of all people, Ed, this man will go and drop 30 and 13 and then have 6 the next game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I don't really like him on the Cavs.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't like him on the Cavs. As a Bulls fan, I was always dick riding him a little too hard. I was always waiting for him to take that leap that, like you said, we saw in certain games, but it never happened. We traded him. I like players like him, like the unicorn types, but sometimes they're just mid, and I think he's mid.
He's very mid. I'm not a Markkanen fan.
He's all right.
Well,
He's all right. I mean, it's like I don't think he's ever gonna be that star. I think he's just gonna be like a solid role player for the rest of his career. And I mean, it's like I don't want to say that about the guy. Maybe he does have a jump up, but based on what we've seen around him, he's not the focal point of the offense. It's just like like Davis Bertans, Ryan Anderson type guy. You just throw in there to space the floor.
yeah, it's kind of sad that you said that, Mo. I kind of agree. Like, that hurts to say, but like, damn.
Jim
Markkanen's getting like a C+ as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give him a C+.
I could go with C+ for that. I would agree.
Ugh, get him off the screen.
The last guy on the roster, most paid player on your team, Kevin Love.
K-Rob.
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Not anymore, but
6 made it the year runner-up.
yes, he was the runner-up. I think Kevin Love had a very good and like needed bounce back year. I think last year he was very mentally drained. He was physically hurt a lot, and he was pissed that we kept losing. But this year he accepted being the sixth man, and he flourished, man. He was incredible.
Yeah.
Again, not $30 million worth, but better than him being on the bench every single game and being hurt. So I'm happy. I'm glad he's happy again mentally, and I hope that he has another nice year off the bench next season.
Were you like pissed at him last season? Like,
I wasn't like pissed at him. I'm just like, come on, Kevin, like just suck it up. Just play the season.
That's cap. That's literally cap. Evan, I said Ed, I don't know if you remember this. He's like, we're not going to get no one's going to give us a second round pick for him. No one's going to give him a second round pick. Just buy him out.
Yeah, because that's what you guys are like. What do you think you can get for Kevin Love? Nothing. Man makes $30 million a year. No one's going to trade for him.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, dude, just play it out. Just play the rest of the damn season. Finish your contract. Just because the player's value is low doesn't mean I think they're a bad player. He has a bad contract.
Yeah.
That's fair. And that's kind of what I kind of factor into my grade as well. I mean, like, he's making too much money for that type of production, but he's a good player. He's a good player. If he was making less money, he would be an amazing role player at this age. And he is a good role player at this age, just making too much money.
Yeah. No, I agree. He has a cool game. I'm trying like not to put his contract into my grade. I'll give him a B+. Just because like he was 6-man runner-up. I think he was a big part of the locker room, I'm assuming.
He was 100%.
But like I probably should grade him. I might be a little too high, but yeah.
I was gonna go B-.
Solid. I definitely solid B. Solid B.
Okay. Yeah,
Right, B guy.
it was cool to see him over the circus.
What do you think of the Cavs as an organization and the franchise and how they did this season?
I'm gonna say A+. Like, I think this was an incredible year. No one expected this. Everyone expected us to be bottom 3 in the East.
Yeah, no.
I didn't even expect it.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, that's a bad take. I think A+ is just a little bit too high. I'd have to give him like an A. Just an A. Like, if you made the playoffs, that would have been like, wow, that would have been, an insane story. That's still a great story. You guys made it to where you are. You guys showed a lot of improvement. And that's why I give you guys an A.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with an A-. I think they drafted really well. They had some good signings. They had obviously a really surprising season. And it's not their fault. Totally, I get it, injuries. But towards the end of the season, things did start to slow down. And I really wanted to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun to see us against like Miami.
I wanted to see you guys versus the Nets for some reason.
What?
Just I know the Cavs and Nets always had good games last season.
I mean, dude, the Cavs did spoil the Nets' big 3 debut. So Sexton with a 40-piece.
I mean, Collin Sexton poop against the Nets, bro. It's a quick night.
But yeah, obviously the best season they've had since 2016. I mean, since LeBron.
Yeah,
Since LeBron.
agreed. And I think it's only up from here.
Final question. Title time window for the Cavs.
Dude, honestly, we have our core locked the fuck up. Garland's under contract for another 5-6 years. Allen's on a contract for another 4 or 5 years. Mobley's on his second year of his rookie deal, and he'll most likely get extended in a couple seasons. Like, we got time, bro.
I'll take it at like 7 years to win a championship.
I was gonna say in the 5 to 10 range. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you guys are a little bit too young for like the next 2-3 seasons. Once Mobley develops and all your guys develop, I'd be 6 or 7. And that's like your prime time to win a championship. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You guys did a quick rebuild once LeBron was gone.
Maybe he's coming back.
Possibly, man. Possibly.
You have to give him.
What do you think?
What would
Ed?
you give him? Oh, never mind.
What would you say, Ed?
For grade? Or what do you mean?
Time frame.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 6, 7 to 10. Obviously, not with this roster. I think they would need another star, but I'm sure they could work out a trade. They have plenty of assets. They're a fun team, you know. I have faith.
I do too. Never thought I'd say that. We hope you guys enjoyed our report card on the best team in the league, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next up is the Dallas Mavericks. So if you are interested on what we think of Luka and company, stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure to like, turn on the post notification bell, and subscribe. And leave a comment below on another reason why the Cavs are the best team in the league, you know, because they are. But anyways, we hope you guys have a good one and see you in the next video.